Questions and comments? The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary, the Government House Leader.
Yeah, Madam Speaker, that's a whole lot to digest, and I can tell you, you want to talk about, and that's the problem, I was listening. Madam Speaker, I can tell you the amount of information that was coming out of there, and somewhat misleading, I would suggest. You know, you would think that we have shut down the oil industry completely, and you'll find, you know, by mid-July, we will have actually had more oil going from Alberta to the West Coast than Harper did in 10 years. In fact, you know, in regards to the TMX, I'd like to quote her idol of all premiers, Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith says, you know, the Prime Minister made the right decision to purchase the project 6 years ago. And if memory serves me correctly, Madam Speaker, I think this very member was soundly critical of the Prime Minister's decision back then. And I'm wondering if she would agree to take a flip-flop on that particular position in support of her idol, the Premier of Alberta.
Honourable for Lakeland.
On what planet have I ever advocated and would ever support the concept of requiring taxpayer subsidies and governments to nationalize and socialize the energy sector in Canada? Conservatives, under the previous Conservative government, under Prime Minister Stephen Harper, eliminated the vast majority of direct subsidies to oil and gas companies in this country. And the Liberals, I've been happy to defend them for the last 9 years, actually have taken care of the left that were rest. It's true, they have given a historic subsidy to an energy pipeline that never required a single taxpayer cent. All it required was a government to assert provincial and legal jurisdiction to ensure the private sector proponent could build their approved project and create jobs to the benefit of all Canadians.
I want to remind members that unless they're being recognized to speak, they shouldn't be yelling across the way, and all members should not be having conversations across the way, no matter who they are.